of it, make a good meal of it, stick to your old-fashioned beer. Now don't be afraid of it, drink till you're made of it. Now all together a cheer.
And a great good evening to you once again. This is Mark, your one-take beer reviewer, the guy who writes about Chicago's craft beer scene and events at beeronaut.com. And I have one more beer that has been sent to me by the brewer for my comment. And Dogfish Head has been sending out quite a few cans. It's been a while for me to catch up, but this one is one of their latest. It is the Hazy-O Hazy IPA. Interestingly enough, made mostly with malted oats, rolled oats, naked oats, and oat milk. And oat milk has just been such a thing these days, hasn't it? They ran out of it at Starbucks and so on and so forth. And this has been getting some advertising play in the Chicago market. Some of the announcers on my regular radio stations are doing live reads for it, which is a bit of an improvement from pushing Budweiser for Cub games and so forth. So anyway, this is a 7.1% hazy IPA, and we're just going to go pop into this. They are talking about having hops that give it a citrus character. No hops named specifically, but let's see what we get here. Yes, I know, pouring straight down into the glass to kick up the most head. But yes, it is very hazy. Trying to get the best light on this so you can see it better. It's a little lighter than this is showing here on my screen at the moment, but golden, hazy, with a big puffy white head. Of course, I don't know that I could smell oats, but I am getting kind of a lemony scent to it. A bit of tropical fruit, maybe some grapefruit, and even a little bit of pear, I think. But maybe that's just because I like pear flavor. But let's see what we get. Well, it's a nice strong IPA. There's actually, the alcohol doesn't creep up on me at the first sip, but it's actually, well, no, now I'm getting a little bit of the creamy texture from the oat milk and from the oats in the malt bill. Not as wackily off-centered as they like to proclaim themselves, but still very much nicely different beer. I had another hazy parfait IPA this afternoon that had like lactose in it that gave it more of a gummy cream flavor, but this is still very squarely in a nice malty oat and wheat frame of reference. Yeah, so the citrus is balancing it out, and there's just a little bit of the milky, not a lactose flavor, but yeah, I mean, I would be saying, I don't know if I would pick it up if I hadn't been told it was in here, the oat milk type of adjunct, but pardon me. This is making for a very interesting pour, and it's a nice taste, and like I said, this has been getting a lot of advertising play here in the Chicago market. Like, being as Dogfish Head is now owned by the Boston Beer Company, I guess this is what they're putting the Sam Adams ad money into, and it's probably a good choice. It is still, despite its maltiness and not a very heavy mouthfeel, so it would be a decent summer beer. Not one to drink and go mow the lawn, but very definitely something you can sit on the porch and sip and kind of just have by itself instead of, I can't think of anything that you should pair this with, because it's a nice, it's more of a, not even a dessert beer, an after dinner beer. But yes, this is the Dogfish Head. Hold up the can again. Hazy-O. Let's get a better view of that instead of covering it with my hand. The Hazy-O IPA with 4 different kinds of oats, including oat milk, and very interesting, and supposedly should be still easy to find. And this is Mark, your one-take beer reviewer, the guy at beeronaut.com, saying have a great week and skol.
Now don't be afraid of it.